Hello again, whiskey friends. Thanks for joining everybody for another Whiskey Wednesday. Here we are kicking off the month of April. Couldn't tell that in Ohio, where it's currently 40 degrees outside and threatening snow tonight. And much like other parts of the country, has gotten snow today as well. So I don't feel like people feel like it's spring, but we are here for April, and I can't wait for the coming weeks as we have some epic things planned. And we're going to kick things off with some good whiskey friends. We have Troy and Laura from Baker's Drinks. We were on their channel a few weeks ago, and now they have come to join us here on Whiskey Wednesday to enjoy a flight curated by Durrell. So thank you for joining today, whiskey friends. Let's kick off the show. Now, before we kick things off on a more serious note, there is a link in the description of this video to help support Cheech. We'll plug this in other parts of the video here today as well. But Cheech was in a car accident and gave a little bit of an update, but he's got pretty much injuries to every limb he has, that poor guy. So there will be a giveaway on the Junkies on April 16th. And that's going to then be based on the GoFundMe link that you see in the description. So that is there if you like to support Cheech and get in on that giveaway. That will be April 16th. So now let's bring in first our curator for today's flight. Let's bring in Durrell. Durrell, without spoiling any of these, which sample are you most excited for us to try? For whatever reason, whether you think we would like it, whether you think it's going to make us laugh, cringe, smile, which one are you looking most forward to?
Oh, that's funny because I think I would give it away if I gave an honest answer. So I'm not going to give you a sample.
I was trying to get information from us, and he totally didn't.
Well,
that was all a ploy, man. I was trying hard. I was seeing if I could trick you there, you know.
No, I think it's interesting. So I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys think of. I'm trying to look at my order of a few of these. And I know that you had majority of them. Most of you guys probably would have had majority of them. But I'm curious how they rank too. You know what I mean? And I want to know what everybody's favorite is by the end of the flight as well. To see if there is a surprise or not. But my lips are sealed. You guys will be the judge.
Wait a second. How did we do that?
Do what?
How did we get a comment from us in there? That must have been Kelsey. Kelsey's laughing. I'm just going to bring Kelsey in so we can hear him laughing.
I just wondered if it was curator or curator.
Curator with a C.
Come on, man. Words aren't my skill.
I was like, is that like a cur dog or how do you pronounce that again?
All right. Say it again for me.
Curator.
Cure. That's like what I said. Cure, like a cure.
No, you said curator.
Curator. Man, it's the cur for what ails me, right?
There you go. There you go. I know the disappointing thing about what I just tasted is that this bottle right here, if you guys haven't tasted it yet.
Hey, Black Saddle. Yeah.
I don't even know what that is.
12-year-old Heaven Hill kicks.
Oh, gosh.
This is ass.
Oh, you're going there.
Wait, what is that?
They can't read that. They can't
Heaven Hill, Heaven Hill 18. That's a sample of Heaven Hill 18. And it tastes, that Black Saddle 12-year-old kicks its ass.
Oh my gosh. Hot take. I don't believe you. Well,
100% better whiskey. Same distillery.
That's crazy.
Man. Well, let's bring on our guests here tonight. They've been backstage long enough. We have Troy and Laura from Baker's Drinks. Troy and Laura, why don't you introduce yourself to everybody and tell them what you're all about?
Hello.
Hey,
Obviously, I'm Laura. This is Troy. In case anyone was confused, and I'm just here for the hot takes. I just want to hear more of those.
yeah,
Oh,
so
man.
Black Saddle's better than Heaven Hill 18. Interesting.
You heard it here first. So if
It's gonna
you
be all
if you
over
can't
the
get your
whiskey,
hands
too.
on Heaven Hill 18, go get your hands on a $48 bottle, 12-year-old 90 proof Heaven Hill. Way better.
Nice.
Don't waste
right.
your money. Telling you.
I've never bought a Black Saddle before, and now I feel the urge to buy one just to do this comparison.
I'm telling you. Do it. Do it.
Ugh.
Need to send a sample to Darrell, the Heaven Hill master here, and see if I'm wrong.
Is it barrel strength or cask strength, that Black
No,
Saddle?
it's 90 proof.
Oh, geez. Oh, I don't know.
It's 90 proof, and it tastes better than that. Now, I'm not saying it is as robust as the 18, but flavor-wise and what I would rather drink, 100%.
Interesting.
That's pretty interesting.
So I was watching y'all's 2,000 subscriber celebration the other day, and I saw Jeff and Darrell on there, and I was like, who is that third guy? I don't recognize him.
The location was off.
I'm glad you got a little scruff back, because honestly, when I first looked, I didn't know.
Yeah.
No hat and no
difference.
scruff.
It's a big difference. I looked like I was 12 years old. It was scary.
He threw me off too, man. It was like, whoa. Eyes had to readjust there.
Congrats,
Was that
by the
last
way.
week or
That's
the
a
week
great
before?
milestone.
Well, actually, I think it was the week before, wasn't it? Too.
So what was last week? Because I know you were. It was
I
Sam's
was at
birthday. You
Sam's
weren't
house.
home.
Last week he was at Sam's.
Yeah.
What did we do last week? That wasn't the 2000.
Yeah, that was to 2000.
Oh, okay.
So we now know it takes Kelsey about 2 to 3 weeks to grow it all back.
Exactly. Very, very
This
slow.
is a whole science experiment. I think that's pretty fast. Isn't that pretty? I don't know what it would take for me to regrow this.
I mean, I'm working on months here.
Months. Yeah, I've been growing mine. I cut a lot of it off like a couple months ago, but like the last time I had it completely off was in the middle, like 7 years ago.
But you always wear dark shirts, and so it's hard to see
how long it is,
your
right?
beard actually is. Unless you wear like a white shirt or a bright
Yeah, it
shirt.
blends in, like you can't really tell. But I cut it, man. It used to go like past my nose. I can probably touch my nose now, but yeah, it was like all the way up here.
The measure going up instead of down.
That's the gauge of when I need to cut. Like, is it all the way up here? Is it back here?
These first 10 minutes have taken such a strange turn.
Exactly. Let's get back to the whiskey.
We're real, man.
Well, Laura, Troy, just in case people haven't seen your channel yet, why don't you do a little introduction and what brought you here to starting a channel and all those type of things, where everyone can find you.
Sure. So, during COVID, we're all locked down. We're in our houses. We're watching YouTube, and somehow we got turned on to a Bourbon Junkie video. We're like, man, our collection's pretty good too. We joked around a lot that we should start a channel too. We probably joked around about it for a year, and then one day I came home from work, and Laura's like, "Oh, by the way, we have a channel on YouTube reviewing whiskey," and I started it like 2 months ago.
You've been doing it a long time. It wasn't 2 months.
So yeah, it was all Laura for about the first 500 subscribers, and then I came on with her for the 500 subscriber celebration, and I've been on ever since. But basically, we do whiskey reviews like y'all. Probably not as good, definitely not as in depth as y'all. But we do some like list videos, just try to have fun with it. We do live streams on Saturday nights. You were guests of ours. Hopefully you had fun with us.
It was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
Oh, always good times, man.
We
I love
just we
hanging.
just try to have fun and drink whiskey with friends. So we appreciate the reciprocal invite.
That's what we do. We're all about having fun. That's what this channel, that's why we established it, right? Like we were doing something similar prior, just hanging amongst each other, drinking whiskey and just having fun, then kind of took it this route to, broaden it a bit. But it's all about the good times.
Well, why don't we switch things around a little bit here, given the time? I'll pull up the scoreboard. Let's go over what we're doing tonight. And then while we're kind of getting to enjoy sample A, Darrell, you can say hi to some people since we haven't done that yet.
Can do that.
So we will be doing a blind flight tonight, curated by Darrell. That was pretty good.
That was good.
And
Jeff.
see, that was good. I'll mess it up later. But we are going to be guessing age-proof whiskey type, finish, state, if it's domestic, country, if we think it's outside of the U.S., and then a distillery and a bottle guess. Whatever points we leave on the floor, Darrell gets. And our goal is to beat Darrell by the end of this flight.
We're gonna see.
Oh, man.
No, this it's not too hard. Maybe bottle guessing would be difficult, but like the pours itself are pretty standard pours, I guess. But we'll see. I'm really curious what the ranking's gonna be. That's the main thing for me. Like, I don't mind losing. I'm just curious how these stack up. But
what worries me the most.
What's that?
When people, I said that's what worries me the most. When you're like, it's a standard pour, it should be easy.
Yeah, it's all my blends, so I'm curious if you guys like them or not.
It's a standard pour, so I'll just laugh at you more when you don't get it. Like, come on.
But yeah, you guys can dive into A. I'm gonna scroll up to the top of this chat and
cheers, everybody.
Start saying hello, and I will cheers you guys as well because I do got that in my glass, in one of my glasses at least. Let's see who is here first. Oh, yeah, that's a diaper.
I sense some deviousness too. Great, Scott. Oh,
EJ, aloha and cheers. Cheers, buddy. Top Dog's in here as well. Jason the Norseman, heal up, buddy. I seen that pic. Get well. Dave Vogelsang, Trash Pallets Unite. There you go. A man Todd Ritter drinking the Whoppin' Houdini. Thing is a monster. I love that bottle. It's good stuff. Joe the Sample Guy is here. Russ L's here. Tim Corney is here. Yes. Did you call me? Oh, thought my wife called me. Mark B is here. Be on the lookout, buddy. Got something heading your way. Andy Road is here. John Cloud is here.
Man, very corn forward on this one. I'm getting a lot of corn initially.
Let's see who else is here. Miracle like Martinez.
Yeah, I was getting like the straight corn, kind of buttery, and then it like switched, and now it's like fruity. I don't know what happened. I got too much in my nose or something.
Uncorked. Cheers to you, sir. Shauna Marie D. I'll try to talk in between you guys so I can get this done. Gary Franchi. Cheers, buddy. Miss Whack herself. Cheers, Dana.
Cheers. We're going for a sip.
Cheers. Ben. Peter B's here. Sugar Kitty is here. Who else we got? Chill Will Rocco. Cheers to you.
Oh, it does get fruity.
My man Cheech. Heal up, buddy. Yep, get well, man. John, cheers to you, Jeff. It's pink eye whiskey, not cat's eye. Yeah. Nutcase over there. Great Scott, cheers to you, buddy.
Pink eye's not transmittable through whiskey, right?
I don't think so.
I think we're all right. I think
you're good.
Who else is in here? Piper John. Not sure if I seen you in here, but cheers to you.
I hate when that happens though. Every now and then, like I get a splash and it hits the eye, and it's like, that's the worst thing.
That's what the safety glasses are for.
Laura does not know how to swirl. She like sloshes and splashes. It's everywhere. It's in her eyes.
I just go from the top, hold it from the top, and just shake it about.
I get too animated with my hands sometimes. It just splashes out at me. I do the same thing at work. So there's just coffee stains on all my clothes from now and then, like having the coffee mug and just splashing it all over me. It's not even a joke.
True story.
Cheers all. It's been a nonstop work day. Cheers to you, Michael, for joining. Stacy. Cheers.
Stacey.
David Smith is here. Cheers to you. Who else? Scrolling.
David Smith, thank you for the
sorry.
super chat, by the way.
You got that here.
Yeah,
I
cheers,
can't
buddy.
highlight.
Got you in there.
Yeah, I'll talk about that in a minute while these guys are going through that. But Maureen is here. Cheers to you. Let's see. Scrolling. And I think we are caught up for right now. While these guys are tasting we do got a super chat going, guys. We're going to be giving away 3 different bottles. Kelsey did throw his bottle up there. So I'm going to be giving away a Driftless Glen store pick. That's local to me, guys. It's a 5-year bourbon, 125 proof. Jeffrey has a bottle of, is it the New Riff 8? Yes. The New Riff 8-year, which he's been raving about. I haven't had it yet, but people are saying it's really good. He's on his 3rd bottle, I think, right?
Maybe. Next week, though. Next week, you'll have it.
Kelsey is doing a Mash and Drum Starlight Rockstar, which is killer. Me and Jay were actually just drinking this 2 days ago.
Yeah, look at the color on the Rockstar. I mean, look at that
Yeah,
thing.
that thing is black. And Troy and Laura are throwing in a couple of their stickers, right? The bigger ones, is it? Yeah.
The
Trash palette, right?
Trash palette. Yeah, I love that.
The trash palette unites. Are you tracking, or do I need to track this, Jeff?
I got it.
You got it? Okay.
Yep.
Maureen's in for 4. Thank you, Maureen.
Thank you, Marine.
Thank you.
Cheers.
In for 4, and it was David Smith in for 4 as well.
Yep, that's correct. Yep. We got that one.
Yep.
And this is almost perfumey to me. Like it's a little bit fruity, but a little bit floral, like a perfume would be to me. I don't know why it's getting perfumey to me, but it is.
I'm getting a lot of weird notes on it. This is not. I don't know that I've had anything like this before. It's like maybe even some coffee in there. And we're not huge coffee fans either. So if you threw something in that's got coffee on it,
I wouldn't do that because I despise coffee
too. So he wouldn't do
despise
that.
it.
Yeah, he wouldn't own something like that.
There's some wild flavors in there. It's like every sip tastes different.
This one's going to be a surprise when you guys see it. Every time I drink this bottle, so to me, like, I enjoy this bottle, but the first time I had it, like, I thought it was just, but the more I drank it, the better it got and the fruitier it got, which was kind of odd for what it is once I reveal. I think you'll be surprised at what the bottle is, but I find it to be pretty tasty.
All right.
Like the palate and nose are completely different to me. Well, not completely, but the palate is a little bit more subdued. I mean, the nose is a little bit more subdued than the palate. But I still get some of that like airy type of vanilla notes on there, as well as the fruitiness. But I'm like Jeff, I got a lot of corn notes.
Oh my goodness.
I'm getting all the things. Okay, here's a question for everybody. Here's a question. Does anybody get a slight banana?
I didn't, but let's see.
I mean, now that you planted it, I might.
Right. I don't know.
I don't get banana.
You don't get a banana? Okay.
Mm-mm. No.
I don't get it, but I think I'm getting like your airy vanilla perfuminess. I think it's like almost like a little bit malty or something.
Darn it. That would fit too.
Has a really long finish though for being. I don't feel like this is a high proof whiskey, but
I agree.
It does have a really nice long finish to it. Let's see. Paul P's in for 4, Jeff.
All right.
And
So
Ryan's in for 4. And Uncorked is in for 2.
Yeah.
Cheers, everybody. You got some great bottles up tonight, so keep them coming.
John Cloud's in as well for 4. Killer bottles in tonight's giveaway. FOMO is real. Cheers, buddy.
Yeah.
Gotta share the good stuff.
What is she? Now I can't tell the difference between Darrell's kid and a smoke alarm going off during the power. that little high pitched scream did kind of sound like a smoke alarm.
Is that why you call her your devil child?
Oh, she's the demon. She's the demon.
Demon child.
Mm-hmm.
Did you fix that thing yet? Because every once in a while, I'm still like, did I hear it?
It's my hall. It's outside the hallway. Like it's not even inside my house.
That explains it. It's like weeks have gone by. I'm like, Darrell, put new batteries in that thing.
All right. Chill Will Rocco is in for 4.
All right. Thank you, buddy.
All right. So Mark B's in for 4. Give 2 to Shauna. So
Mark B.
All right. So as we get caught up here, I got something in my mind. Shoot it down if you do not feel the same way. When was the last time you had Jack Daniel's triple mash?
It's been a long time. Late. It's been a year at least since I've tasted that.
I mean, I get what you're saying because it does have like maltiness and fruit, but I usually get more bubblegum on that. You said you were getting bubblegum.
I got the bubblegum on the nose.
I can definitely see the bubble gum. That's a good call.
I mean, I think it's like the right proof point.
Why don't you guys maybe narrow down the type? Then maybe
right. I know. I didn't want to go all the way there.
You haven't even hit a category yet. You got age. You got proof up there. You still got a lot.
I know. I jumped the gun there, but it was like that thought that I couldn't get away from, and then everything we add to it is all confusing and mismatched. And it's like, oh, it keeps spinning.
Yes.
And it's probably 100 proof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely get bubblegum notes for sure.
Let's start
I drink it decent amount, and I feel like it's not that.
Okay. Just needed to someone to bounce it off me so I can think about something else, you know?
But then I'm gonna be wrong.
You're no longer gonna be the Jack girl.
So bourbon, you think guys thinking about 100 proof as well?
I think about 100 proof, but I think it's got a pretty high rye content. It's spicy and it lingers.
Would we say a bourbon if we don't go with like an American whiskey then?
I say bourbon, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely not an American whiskey.
All right. So do we want to go bourbon 100 proof?
Yep.
Everyone good there?
Yep.
So lock those in.
Right. Yeah. All right. Age.
Bourbon. Proof 100.
So does that mean everything is age stated then?
It doesn't necessarily, but he won't tell us that until the reveal. So we take our best guess on what we think it is, but then it's not worth any points for anybody if it's not age stated.
Gotcha. So
I'm gonna say 6 years on this. Like, yeah, that's what I was. 6 years. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
can go with that too.
You guys were both getting that real corny note up front, but I was telling Laura, it's kind of drying a little on the longer finish. So I would say 6 to 8 maybe, but I can go with 6.
I'm wondering if it's not a. I don't know. I keep thinking maybe it's got some sort of alternate grain rather than like maybe a wheater rather than a rye, like than a straight bourbon with just rye in it. I think it has some wheat in it. I think that's
might be the
could see that too.
Because of the fruit and also because of what you're saying is malt, I think comes off to me as wheat.
Okay.
I could see that because sometimes I say the same thing and then it's a wheat.
Are you thinking like a wheater or a 4-grain?
No, I'm thinking a wheater instead of a 4-grain.
Okay.
4-grain to me doesn't come across like this.
So we
Now, a weeder will finish on the tip of your tongue too, right? Isn't that how it goes?
And this does. I mean, like the spice that you're getting comes towards the front part of your palate. At least for me, it does.
I agree with that.
So.
All right. So I'm going to say not finished.
Yeah, definitely not finished.
What do you think on that? Okay.
I'm not getting a finish.
So not finished?
Correct.
Okay.
State.
He's just counting up his points.
Do we play it safe on state? What's everybody thinking there?
Indiana?
Oh, I was thinking Kentucky.
I was going to go Kentucky.
Yeah.
I was thinking that was my safe comment, Kentucky.
Yeah.
I'm
not getting anything crazy.
I'm just going by how much Darrell loves that MGP 6 to 8 years right now.
He also loves Kentucky, Heaven Hill too. So
that I do. It's my favorite.
I don't get any nuttiness on this though.
No, there's no nuttiness.
Is any of it Heaven Hill 18? God, I hope not. I just tasted it, so if it is, I will promise you, I'll know it.
Something familiar about this one.
So we're thinking state. Which one? You said
Kentucky.
Kentucky? Is
Yeah.
that the consensus?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What distillery then? Anyone got anything to throw out?
So I didn't mark points for state. How much was it? Is it 2 points? If it's right
2
or wrong?
points.
2 points.
2 points.
Yep.
Yeah.
2 points.
Here, so I know. Who gets
Don't worry about your math. All the points are ours.
So you have distillery, bottle guess, and you locked in 6 to 8 years. Well, which one
6.
on 8? Sorry,
I think we went 6.
6.
Yeah.
6. Okay.
We'll see if Troy makes us regret that one.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, hey.
So you got distillery and bottle guess left.
Man, I don't have a distillery guess. This thing is perplexing.
Let me scroll.
I'm gonna go safe and say Heaven Hill.
Keith P. I don't know if we've seen your super
literally no
chat.
guess
Thanks,
on
buddy.
that.
Got you in
Doesn't
there.
taste like anything I've tasted.
Heaven Hill with that bubblegum note.
Happy early birthday, Keith. And good luck, man.
Cheers, man.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Keith.
Birthday.
Cheers, buddy.
Do you guys like Sample A so far? Is it good?
Sometimes.
It's really easy.
Sometimes. Sometimes it's good.
So it's
Kelsey.
like each sip is like
Yes.
different. I don't know. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't.
I
Okay.
don't dislike it.
Was it Darrell who was talking about the James E. Pepper 100 proof bottle and bond?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
That's my answer.
Go with it. Go with
I
it.
mean, I've got no answer. So if you've got an answer,
Go with it. I'm good
we
with
can
that.
go with it.
I'm going with it.
James E. Pepper.
Yeah, let's do James Pepper.
It makes perfect sense being sweet mash and fruity. The only thing that doesn't make sense is the weeder part of it. But
The weird. Yeah,
but
that's a
the,
good
but
point,
the
too.
sweet mash comes off fruity. So
All right. Bottle guess.
just let's go all in. I mean, I just say
Decanter.
Wait 1 second.
No use in the.
that's
Well,
at
there's
107.
There's the bottle and bond version.
Okay.
All right,
Do we
let's just
wanna
double
do that?
down.
Yeah,
Why not?
why not?
Why not?
I feel like
All
we're
right.
gonna be real wrong.
Score
I don't
all
know.
the points. All the points.
We,
All right,
we got
Darrell.
free whiskey and we're drinking it on a Tuesday or a Wednesday night. I think we won.
Don't
So
even
what
know
distillery
damn
did you go with?
is.
James E. Pepper.
Is that the distillery too?
Yeah,
Oh, so was that the bottle guess as well?
yeah. Bottle
Yeah.
and bond. James E. Pepper.
Let's do
Okay,
it.
so distillery. Okay. Got it.
All
We
right.
reveal at the end or after each sample? I forget. Sorry.
You tell us points, but
Yep.
you don't tell us
The bottle.
the bottle.
Got
And
it.
then good guys, bad guys, you know.
He's a bad
Okay.
guy.
So let's do it this way.
The
Um,
angels, and then
There you go. I like it.
Yeah. Distillery. Which one?
oh,
If you get wrong, doesn't count for me. Bottle guess, I know, right? Does
cheers,
distillery?
buddy.
count
Bottle
for me?
guess and distillery. Yeah,
Those two don't count, correct? For points.
correct. Uh huh.
Got it. All right. So age.
That's never a good sign.
We kind of knew that one going in. Let's be honest.
This bottle's not age stated.
Okay.
So there's no points
Skip
on
that.
either one. Proof is 100 proof. So you guys scored 3 points on that.
Ooh, dead on. Nice.
Whiskey type, you guys said bourbon. It is indeed not a bourbon.
Oh,
What?
I have
It is
a
not a bourbon.
bad
I
feeling
told you,
now.
it's weird. It's
My
weird.
alarm was going off.
So
Let's see.
I got 2 points for type. You
Oh,
guys
no.
said not finished. It is indeed not finished.
Oh.
So you got 2 points there.
Wait.
Distillery and bottle gas, it is not James E. Pepper. And for state, you guys guessed Kentucky. It is indeed Kentucky. So you got 2
Whew.
points
All right.
there.
Not Jack.
Okay, I'm feeling pretty good.
Hey, that's pretty good. So we
It's not
only
bad
lost
for
out.
the first one. The type
We
threw
lost
you
out
off,
on-
though.
Yeah,
lost
that
it on
did not
type.
taste like something that's not a bourbon. I can tell you that.
That's kind of why I threw this in here. Like I wanted to see how it fares against some other stuff because I drank, like I said, I went back to this probably recently over the past few months.
Huh.
And it's just not weird, but it doesn't remind me of what it is. And like I said, you'll be surprised once I reveal it. You'll be like, really? Then a couple of the notes that maybe you guys recall will kind of trigger it after you see what bottle it is. But
Yeah.
7-2, bad guys right now.
Cheers, EJ. EJ in the comments, let me know if you're donating those to Cheech or if it was a cheers for Cheech. Just wanted to clarify that.
Yeah.
Band-Aids and whiskey for Cheech. Oh, gotcha. Let me scroll here. But you guys feel free to nose
He
and
is
get
way different on the
into
nose. Holy cow.
sample B.
Yeah, it's getting to be.
We got Life of Patio in here for one. And that was what EJ as well earlier, right?
Yeah. Cheers.
Is that what I seen? Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
Jay. So
Ooh.
I think Live from the Patio has probably the best logo I've seen in a long time. Just FYI. I dig that,
Yeah.
that logo. That's
It's
awesome.
pretty cool. Pretty cool logo.
Yeah.
It smells really good. It's a bit
There we
different.
go. 5 points on the board.
Oh,
Taste it.
7 points
points
on
on
the
the board.
No time.
EJ was in 4. All right. Let me see.
Hey, Jay, I'm going to do a review on Heaven Hill 18 versus Black Saddle 12. It's going to be an amazing review, dude. It's going to kill it. I'm telling you.
Jesus.
Holy cow, that's either hot or that's got a lot of rye spice. One of the two.
it smells hot
I'm
to
going
me,
hot.
and that's very
I'm
rare.
going hot.
Woo!
I mean, it's definitely
Really?
a step up from A.
You'll be surprised once you taste it.
It's probably the hottest thing I've had tonight.
I don't know if it's hot or if it just has a lot of rye spice.
Oh, I think it's... Now, it depends on what
it's-
we're saying by hot. I mean, I think it's 120, 122, 124.
Off the nose.
Interesting.
He took a sip too.
Oh, did he?
I think
Yeah,
so.
no. I
Here we
think
go, Jeff. Two
I think it's
for
definitely
EJ
warmer.
and 2 for Cheech on the raffle.
All right.
Mm.
Thanks for clarifying, EJ. Ooh, and Tyler's in here. Congrats, Tyler. Tyler, like the copper and cask amongst our final four.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
his winner. I agree with Tyler.
Tyler, did you get your other hand delivery yet? If not, let me know.
He did. He
Okay,
I was emailing him. He got everything. That's how I knew he what samples he liked too.
Got a lot better mouthfeel.
definitely a different proof point.
How was the first impression on that?
Mm.
I mean, this is one I could sit down with for a while.
Okay.
I'm getting a lot of rye spice in the mid palate towards the back. I like that. I like the spice that it comes across.
Man,
It's got a long finish on this, like way longer than the first one too. And I thought the first one had quite a long finish.
I'm getting a velvety deep oak on this too.
Yes, I concur.
A little bit drying towards the end of the finish
Mm-hmm.
from the oak. I would say this is a minimum of 12. What do you guys think on the age?
I think 12's right on the number.
What do you think, Jeff?
I'm 12. Yeah.
Let me do some math.
It's kind of ACDP-ish.
It's
it is. Yeah, that's what I'm along the same lines. That's what I'm trying to talk myself out of it, but I'm like, it's an ECBP bag.
It's real sweet on the nose too. Like when I first tasted it, I wasn't getting all the sweetness on the palate that it is on the nose.
So
yeah,
man, that hits me.
Almost a little fruity on the nose, but I don't get it on the palate.
I actually got a pretty good fruit hit on
what is that?
On that sip.
Mid palate on the fruit for you, Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What do you think on proof? I threw my guess out there.
I was thinking like 118, 120, something like that.
Okay.
I like the 118. Like a little less than 120.
I was thinking like 125-ish, but I always guess hot, so.
Well, you can split the difference.
We got a 125, a 122, a 118, and a 118. So do we hedge our bet or sway towards the 118s? Hedging bet would be like 120.
I mean,
whatever you guys think.
Okay.
Were you guys thinking Indiana?
I think it's hotter than.
You think it's hotter than 118?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's split the difference. Let's go 120.
All right, 120.
120?
Mm-hmm.
You got a type yet?
Bourbon?
Yeah?
Yes.
I think so. I don't have any other conflicting thoughts on that. I think we're pretty.
If this is a freaking rye, I'm going to be mad at you, Darrell.
I mean, I could kind of see the rye note, but I think it would be a risky bet to go with the rye. I think it's more bourbony than rye.
I mean, we went all in on a rye on our live stream Saturday night. We all thought it was bourbon, except Laura. And there was like 4 or 5 of us drinking it. And thought it was that James Pepper single barrel rye.
What was that?
I haven't had any of the single barrels from them yet.
Pepper.
Old Pepper single barrel rye.
Old Pepper. Yes.
And man, it was really, really good. But we all thought it was like a 12-year-old bourbon.
No,
was it theirs or was it Indiana?
Like I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know. It was a sample that was given to us. We did like a blind battle trash palette competition type of thing.
The more I drink this, the more I agree with Jeff. I think it's around 122. I think it's hotter than 120.
Think so?
Mm-hmm.
You'll be surprised.
It's spicy.
It's spicy.
It is very spicy.
What do you think of it, though? You like this one
So,
a little bit more than the first one, or not?
I like it a little more than the first one for sure.
I do too. I think the thing I like about this is the way that it's in waves, right? It's not a one and done type of thing. It gives you a little bit of a ride before it finishes. You get some things up front, in the mid, and then the finish. Cheers,
cheers, Christopher David. See you in 8 days, buddy.
Next week.
Crazy. I'm so excited to get away from work. I can't even tell you.
We're gonna get to see each other in 3D for the first time this year. We're going to Indianapolis and doing a barrel pick at Backbone with Bourbon of the Week and Dusty Dan and the Turks and Christopher David and Adam Shelton. We're gonna have a good crowd. It's gonna be a fun time in Indy.
Definitely.
Can't say that too often, too.
I will say the only thing that I don't like about this one as much is that it comes across a little bit astringent or sharp. That's the only thing like downside that I do. It's a little bit thin, mouth coating wise. Now I'm really getting picky, but
I'm still in the crowd of it's a lesser ECBP batch.
Could be A124, right?
I was gonna say A124 would fit the bill.
Ooh,
19
it could be.
proof.
Pretty good, not great. That was our
Interesting,
hashtag for that one.
Interesting. So what are we thinking
That-
on
it
age?
would fit. So we said 12 years on the age.
12 years?
I don't think we said finished. Not finished. What do you
Not
think, Laura?
finished. I don't think
I
it's
don't think
finished.
it's finished.
Okay.
You said not finished?
So
Yeah,
Okay.
not finished.
Not finished.
state, play it down the middle again.
Kentucky, Heaven Hill
Six.
Distillery. I'm gonna go like 8. I would say even bottle guess ECBP.
You said Kentucky?
Yep.
Does
Then Heaven
anyone
Hill.
have any other direction on distillery or bottle?
Yep. That's my guess. But
No,
you guys-
There's nothing standing out for something else.
I mean, if we're going all in on ECBP, I'm guessing A124. That's like what,
I don't think it's A124.
10 and a half years.
I don't get those weird notes.
I'd almost say it's
24.
like a 21 batch, like
okay.
Yeah,
B
it's I don't think it's
B21 or
A124.
C21.
And then it would be 12 years old, so it'd
No, wait.
work.
Was 21 a good year? Maybe it's 22. I'm thinking of. I think it was 21 or 22 the better year. Now I'm losing track.
So 20
drank-
was
you've drank
really,
too much
really
whiskey,
good. So
Jeff.
21 was the off
Yeah.
year.
So it's 21. That's what I'm guessing. It's one from 21.
Coming
That doesn't
off
count, Darrell.
Real
920 and C920.
We don't have to get batch specific.
No, you don't. You don't.
All right.
Distillery, you're going with Heaven Hill?
We're going with Heaven Hill. Yeah.
Heaven Hill.
And
bottle
everybody playing off of Joe's comment too. April 16th, there's also a bottle giveaway based on the donations in this GoFundMe for Cheech. So you'd be sure to hit that up here as we go through April. I'm sure other people will be promoting as well. And please help us promote it too. Share this link as we can.
And Jen, make sure you feed him lots of Jen cookies
gift.
to help him recover.
Bottle
Wait.
gas, ECBP.
Are there any Gen cookies on top of being Gen cookies?
Yes.
Oh,
We just didn't get to taste them, I think, whenever she came to Kentucky.
Oh,
I don't even
geez.
typically partake in such things, but now I'm intrigued.
I'm telling you, dude.
Extra special.
yeah. Her cookies are good enough by themselves, granted, but I mean, you put special ingredients on top of that. I mean, come on.
I think I still have 2 frozen ones in my freezer now that you say that. I wonder how those things got buried. I'll have to dig into that.
I don't know how Dana hasn't already eaten those.
I bet you she has, but she just didn't tell me, and her and the kids ate them.
I'm sure
Now I'm
she
thinking-
did.
Now
She's-
I'm thinking, how did I never come across those? And it's probably because they ate 'em.
She probably ate them and didn't tell you.
You just think they're in the freezer.
Well,
She replaced it with some of those little chocolate squares from the cookie store, just take and bake freeze things. She replaced them.
well, shall we get into
My
C?
God, Darrell, what the F
Huh?
on C?
Oh,
We're
see?
Kelsey's
gonna
into
go over
C.
the scores.
You guys want to know what the
Oh yeah,
scores
the
look like
scores.
for
That's
B?
right. I was
Yeah.
waiting for math. That's right. That's right.
All right, so we'll dive in. You did bottle guess for ECBP, correct?
Yep.
Yep.
Correct.
Okay. Kentucky, Heaven Hill. Got it. So age, you guys went with 12 years.
Mm-hmm.
If this was technically age stated, which it could be, it will be actually 5 years. That's the youngest whiskey that's in there. There
Interesting.
is stuff at 12 years
If
old.
it's age stated. Okay, so it's a blend.
It's a
Yeah.
blend.
Sorry.
Yeah. The youngest is 5, the oldest is 13.
Oh crap! It's Discovery 3 or Discovery 11.
Excuse me.
Can't be
Proof.
putting blends in like that, bro.
That's
Why
not
can't you?
5.
Proof. It helps you in a sense, right? Because when you're guessing distillery, if that distillery is part of the blend, I'm giving you guys points.
All right.
All right. So proof, you guys went with 120. Excuse me. The proof is actually I can't even tell you that. You didn't score any points on that. So you weren't within
It is not Discovery 11.
you were not within 8. So 8 would have got you 1. So I got 3
Wow.
points. I got 3
Wow.
points
It's
on
like-
proof.
110, probably. I think it's less.
No, I think it's hotter.
You think it's like
You missed
130?
it by 8. I think that it's like 130 or 135.
I am shocked.
Damn.
Wait, so how many points
I
do you
think
get,
it's the
Darrell?
other
You get all the
I
points.
got 3 points for age and 3 points for proof.
Wait, you said it wasn't age stated.
Well, every bottle is age stated.
Oh, you know the proportions. Oh man, wow, Darrell's doing us dirty on this one.
No,
All right, so then how
no,
many points?
no.
How many points you get on proof then?
3.
Wow.
No super chat for this one.
Bad guys
Crap.
totally.
Whiskey type. It is a bourbon.
All right,
You guys got
redemption.
2 points.
We're back in the lead.
It is finished.
Oh,
What?
Yeah. So
Oh.
I got 2 points for finished.
I love
Part
how
of
we
it-
all just immediately smell it. When
I'm
he
trying
says
to
that.
figure out what the finish is.
Part of it is
it's gotta be a
Heaven
double
Hill.
oak or a toasted.
Part of it's Heaven Hill.
I'm not
So
picking that
distillery,
up.
you guys got 3 points.
We got 3 points, Jeff.
Oh,
3 points,
Kentu-
Jeff.
Wait, are you giving us for Kentucky too?
Yep.
So
So
what?
3 points for distillery, 3 points for ECBP, even though it's part of it. It's part of it. So it's in there. And 2 points for Kentucky. It's a blend that has
Okay,
ECBP in it. So
Wait.
I'm gonna,
Interesting.
you made a blend that has ECBP in it.
this blend has ECBP in it. I'm not saying I made it or not, but this blend
You didn't
has
give
it.
us enough points, Jay. Jeff.
But no, I'm confused on the ECBP part because we guessed a bottle, but it's not that bottle. But you're saying it has
Oh,
that
the actual
bottle in
bottle.
it.
Oh, sorry. All right. So disregard that. Sorry. Kentucky.
It has Heaven
we get-
Hill in it,
Yes.
which we get points for.
Correct.
Okay,
Not the bottle.
I think I got it right, Kelsey. Are you still
No.
doubting me? No,
Was it 3 and 3?
we had
It would,
we
be
had
it would be 6 points, and we were at what? We were at
Should be
8.
15, right?
Should be
we
15.
were at
had
9. Or
we had 9, and we got 2 for Kentucky and 3 for Heaven Hill.
What
You
about
got 2 for
bourbon?
Kentucky, 2 for bourbon, 3 for Heaven Hill. So 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 7 total points.
7.
Although I think
total
we
points.
started at 7, weren't we?
We started at 7.
You have
7
and
3,
7.
4,
Okay,
Okay, so
5,
you're right.
Alright.
It is
7 and
14.
7, 14.
We can go back to the tape after this is over, but I'm
All
pretty
right,
sure.
Math is
let's
hard.
go. Yeah, we're getting caught up in the weeds here. It's 10 minutes till 8, so we
That's
gotta
fine.
go.
So
All
you guys
right,
can dive into
Travis.
C.
Travis is in. Cheers, buddy.
I got dill pickle on the first
I
sniff.
got rye.
Oh yeah. Woo!
Got rye?
Dill pickles over there.
Dill pickle.
I can tell I'm not gonna like this one just by the
Little man.
nose.
I'm not.
Really?
I'm like straight up dill pickle.
I don't get
Oh,
dill pickle.
no.
I get like sweet mint gum.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a rye. I'm going rye.
100% rye. Actually, the palate's kind of nice. It's really sweet.
I don't think I gave you anything that's bad.
I still get dill pickles.
I don't think you would give us anything bad. I think you might give us things that aren't necessarily our palate.
Darrell's the only one of us
That's
has
weird.
the sense not to buy anything bad.
Very true. Very true.
Minus, yeah.
So type you already got. You guys are all in on rye.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll sip along with you. See if I missed any super chats here.
Back down to like
I mean,
108, 110.
my
I was thinking
instincts
like
were
90.
110.
Yeah.
Oh, 90. Oh, I don't know. If
No.
it's, compare it to A. It's hotter than A.
Yeah.
Oh, A, man, that single malt status
that's
of
like
A
really
is just
sweet
emerging,
Right?
A
right?
little bit of like a
That is
cinnamon
so
roll now. It's
sweet.
weird.
It's definitely
Travis
hotter
wrote
than that.
in,
You think?
You're in for 2,
Yeah.
buddy. Thanks for the super chat. Not sure if
Exactly,
you
Dave. No one said
Oh,
math
man.
would be included in this.
do that.
That's always the challenge, Dave, is if we can actually do math by the end.
I don't know what that is. At
What do you
all.
think on proof? Ooh, it's not hitting Laura right at all.
It's like I'm getting dill pickle on the palate too, not just on the nose, and it's like really, really strange to me. I don't
It's-
know.
It is definitely a rye that is very like dill and mint.
Yeah. Dill,
Yeah.
mint, and lime, which is a weird combination
I-
for
I
me. I was about to go
appreciate
that
that.
same direction. I think there's some lime.
Only ones that I know that are super dill are like Willet rye sometimes get this way to me, but I haven't had a Willet rye in a while.
I don't know. I've only got dill pickle like once or twice before, so it's really weird that I'm getting it on the nose and the palate. Like it's not something I've had before.
What was it, Laura, that you had?
Gosh,
Man,
it was so long ago.
Was it that Dickel Leopold Brothers
Maybe
combo?
it could have been.
it's
This
hitting
is
me.
this is almost the Jeff face when
Yeah,
he drank the smoke wagon.
I was saying,
Laura, I am such on the same page with you. I'm still gonna drink it and guess, but I am not digging
Oh
it.
wow!
oh shit!
There's no way it's that
Well,
bottle.
did you send this to him?
There's no
Huh?
way.
Did you send this to him?
No, I don't own that bottle, dude.
Okay.
That would be hilarious.
Oh my
man.
gosh.
Mark these and
Alright.
2 more.
Cheers. Yeah, I'm not digging this one, D.
Okay.
Mark B.
Well, I didn't make it, so that's all right.
I appreciate it, Darrell. I love free whiskey.
Oh,
I mean, it's new to me. It's expanding my palate, maybe. If I've had it before, I wouldn't recognize it.
What's weird is if you take a smaller sip of that, it kind of diminishes the those notes that you're calling out that you don't like. I don't know how big of
Yeah.
a sip you took, but if you take a very small sip, it comes off sweeter. It comes less dill, less mint.
Yeah,
I mean, super
that's why
small.
I'm getting that really sweet, like almost like a sweet mint gum, which isn't real minty.
Jeff is cracking up.
Well, I agree on the smaller sip that it
Yeah,
is
you
more,
get
like,
to taste.
refreshing.
Yeah,
But-
it's not as up in your face with those other notes. It actually comes across something that's a little bit less. I mean, a little bit more palatable.
this is one of those times where something has a long finish, and I'm like, "Why do you have a long finish? Just stop."
That's a
This
good
is
call
hit-
out.
That's when I take a drink
Mr.
of
Ritter?
water.
I don't know that he owns a Castle and Key rye though.
Oh, I'm so curious now.
All right.
Oh.
So we got rye. We got 110 proof. Are you guys thinking about that proof point?
110.
I think that's probably pretty close. It's definitely hotter than the first one. So yeah.
I'm-
Oh yeah.
Finished,
110?
not finished? I don't think it's finished.
I don't get any finish.
Unless
I
they
get no-
unless they
I'm
use
like-
unless they use pickle barrels to finish it.
I'm going no
Pickle
finish.
rye.
What about age,
Is-
guys?
5.
That's a hard one.
I'd go
What,
young
5 years?
age. I don't know.
I mean, I'm not getting any like distinct oak off of this one.
I'm gonna
For
say
being
4.
I'm gonna say 3.
3, maybe even
Three.
younger. Maybe that's what's hitting me.
Okay.
I could be swayed.
So what are we
Lo-
thinking?
Laura Troy,
I'm
what do you
saying
think?
High West double rye, and I like that bottle.
I'd
This
say
is like
I'd say
young.
3 to 5.
I think this is young.
3, 4. Then split it down the middle.
Sure.
Sure, 4.
I'm good
Years?
with
I'm
4.
good with
All
4.
right,
You know
4.
what? On the High West double rye though, it actually
I like that one.
is that the one that's in vermouth barrels? Which one's the vermouth barrels? Is that the
So-
Yippee-ki-yay?
Yeah, that's the
High West double
Yippee-ki-yay.
rye is where they do all their different finishes that
Which
you can
is-
get single
okay.
barrels in.
Gotcha.
I can't remember what Yippee-ki-yay was finished in. It was
That
a
was the
finished rye.
vermouth.
Vermouth.
That one was
Vermouth.
really good.
All right, Kelsey, tell me how to say it again.
I say vermouth.
Vermouth.
What did I say?
I don't know what you said.
Vermouth? I think you
You
said
said-
I think I said
Vermouth.
vermouth with like a U, but I think
No,
vermouth.
maybe that's you.
Vermouth.
Vermouth is what I say.
Either
but
way.
I could be wrong.
Vermouth, like a cow in the middle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No,
Okay.
pickle barrel is not a real thing. It's not.
It could be. It could be.
It
It's
could
wicked
be,
pickle.
but it's not.
Barrel
Wicked
aged
pickle?
pickles.
You guys had that?
See, I like pickle though. That's the thing. Like, I love
Yeah.
pickles.
I love pickles,
could-
but I don't
like-
like drinking it in a whiskey.
Like every now and then, I finish a pickle jar, and it's like, should I dump it or should I take a little sip of it before I dump the rest? You know, it's like,
Always take a sip. Always
Jeff,
take a sip.
smell this
It's always
again.
good for the soul.
Go back and smell this again. Go past the dill. There's something else there. I'm wondering if this isn't some rye that's finished though in like a weird cask.
was telling Laura, I think I get a little bit of like black licorice, star anise, that sort of thing on there.
I can see
I
that.
can't get past
That's
it.
there too.
I can't get past it.
This reminds me of the
You're no help.
baby
I know.
trash diaper finish.
Oh God, that Calvados.
Hey, wait, you guys liked it the last time I gave it to you blind. I still got more of that to give it to
It
you
was
blind.
still
after you.
weird, but I liked it better than what we did. And
There's something weird on the finish on this, like on the nose.
Very
Like
youthful.
I don't know if it's finished or not.
what are we thinking about state? Let's narrow that down.
Kentucky.
I would.
What do you think? It's definitely not Indiana.
Do you think it's
It's
definitely
not.
not Indiana?
Mm-hmm.
I
Well,
think
not MGP. I mean, it could be.
That's what I'm
Indiana
saying. Like
somewhere
I
else,
don't know
but
an MGP rye that smells like this.
yeah.
Well,
No.
MGP
I think
ryes were known for being dilly for a while there.
I
Yeah,
think
I
Kentucky
don't think he
ryes
has
and
any of
MGP
those.
ryes are a little more refined. This almost
Hey,
smells
Bobby.
craft.
Cheers, man.
What's up,
We
Bobby?
still
Yeah,
need
some-
to
like some
we still need to
random
set a
state.
date, buddy. I'm sorry. Work has been crazy for me too, bud.
Yeah, Bobby,
you.
get back to us here. We need to schedule
We need to
something
get
here. I was just
nail a
thinking
date
about that
then for
today.
you.
So what are we thinking for state?
Oh.
I think it could
I
be.
feel
an
like it's like
MGP.
some random state that we wouldn't come up with.
You think it's MGP, Jeff? You're the
I
MGP
think it is.
person.
I mean,
Man.
we've seen the rise hit me weird before too, but I haven't had. I mean, this reminds me of that experience, but
It's
What
too
if
bad
it's,
you don't have a
what
clip
if
of
it's
that
an
experience.
Indiana rye that's finished? What could you go there, Jeff?
Like a Starlight or
No, like an MGP rye, like the
we
untitled
don't.
type of stuff that's finished in a bunch of different casks.
gotcha.
I'd go MGP.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
Sure.
They got funky stuff sometimes, and I don't know. We don't have any leanings on any other the 48 states.
So distillery
I don't
walking
have
in
to
Just
vote
wild.
on- yeah, so Indiana for the state and MGP for the distillery.
Oh, Indiana for state. So all in on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I don't have a bottle guess. Do you guys? Because I don't know that I've ever tasted
I
anything
do
that's
not
this
know.
way.
No.
No bottle gas.
I would say it is Smoke Wagon Experimental.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I don't hate that. Darrell, this must be why your voice got so high pitched when you were saying it's very standard stuff.
Oh, God.
Well, Kelsey and Jeff either own this bottle or definitely have this bottle.
Oh,
So
no, this is not hitting me right tonight. I don't have anything that.
They probably
Oh,
liked it a
funny.
lot.
but we'll dive in. We'll keep it rolling because we got one more sample after this. But you guys guessed 4 years on age. You did not score any points on that. So I got 3 points for age. Proof.
Oh no.
Proof. You guessed 110. You were within. You got 3 points. You got 3 points for
Ooh.
that.
Way to go, guys.
Is that wait? So 3 points is within 1 or 2?
Yes.
Ooh.
within
Nice.
Wow.
You guys guessed a rye. It is not a rye.
Ooh.
What?
No, I'm just playing. It's a rye.
Oh, okay.
I'm about ready to throw that sample bottle at you.
It's a rye finish.
It's a rye. It's a rye. You got 2 points.
So you broke us then, if that's the case.
Is it
Yeah.
finished? D?
It is not finished.
Ooh.
But you guys said not finished. So
Right.
you got 2
Yeah.
points. It is indeed MGP.
Hmm.
So that
Way
was
to
a
go.
good flip.
Good job,
flip on
Jeff.
Jeff's side. You got 3 points there. Bottle guess, it's not Smoke Wagon. So you got Indiana as well for state, which was another 2 points. So you got a total of 12 points that round. And I got 3 points that round.
Nice.
So I should be at 13 to 26. Yeah.
All right, guys, we
Wow.
got to knock out this other one pretty fast here, but I do want to remind everybody, get your super chats in. We're just like 30 seconds away from 8 o'clock, so we'll give it another 5 minutes on super chats. Again, we're giving away 3 different bottles: a New Riff 8-year, Starlight Rockstar pick from Mash and Journey, and then Darrell is giving a Driftless pick from his local. So make sure you guys get that in there.
And then to trash palette
Yeah,
stickers.
the trash palette stickers. Here we go.
So 4 winners tonight.
So, Jeff, do you have like, are you buying that new Riff 8-year by the case at this point?
I mean, if they had a 10% discount, I probably should at this point. So I work literally 5-minute drive from the distillery. So that's especially on a rainy day, it's like, I need to stretch my legs. Why don't I go to the distillery and still see if they have some 8-year left?
Yeah.
Perfect reason to go.
I wish we lived 5 minutes from.
I think he's ending us on a good note.
I agree.
Yeah.
I feel like this is Heaven Hill juice.
Ooh, Heaven
I'm
Hill.
getting a lot of fruit.
Oh, I'm getting.
And bubblegum and high proof.
What type of fruit you thinking, Laura?
Oh.
See if it's what I'm thinking.
It's not like Buffalo Trace
Ooh,
fruit.
I'll take that
It's
back.
Like,
I'm thinking like juicy fruit.
yeah, like a fruit punch.
Juicy fruit.
What fruit is fruit punch?
Ooh, I'm going Nash Tucky on this one. I changed my mind after tasting it.
Man,
It's
the
like
nose
that
is
126
Oh.
proof.
That's got a lot of like oak and vanilla on the palate. Mm.
Very, 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 very good on this one, D. Yeah, what the heck, exactly.
He blew out
All
our
right,
palates
Andy's
with
in.
that rye.
Go from dill pickles to
Oh.
this.
Oh, that's a good point. It's gonna be hard on proof here.
No, but the proof, you guys basically nailed it. So you know that it was right around 110 for C, right?
Yeah.
And it was a rye. So if this comes across maybe a little spice, well, let me.
Yep. Thanks for the tips.
I'm like not even like tasting proof at this point. I'm just like, ooh, this one goes down nice.
Mhm.
Andy Road is in for
Step
one.
one. I like it.
The color on this one.
I know what this is. No, I don't.
The color on this one is by far the darkest. I mean,
yeah,
look at
it's
that.
really nice color on this.
Look at that nice mahogany there.
Was it darker than B?
Many leather-bound books.
Yeah, I think so. I think that this is darker than B, but it could be just because
Because I know B and D were the darker too. I just didn't know which one was darker.
to me, this one comes across a little bit darker. So,
Man, that is oily as heck too. But that doesn't make any sense for the proof point. It's like
I don't think
100-ish.
it's that high. Yeah, I think I was gonna go like 105.
Oh, okay.
Where's your head at, Jeff? Had like an epiphany just now.
Okay, that would fit so many. It can't. Turkey head, Kelsey.
yeah. What?
It's not the Bottle and Bond 17.
No, it is not turkey.
It's not turkey.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
agree. I don't get turkey funk on this.
I'm still
I mean,
leaning
it's
towards
old.
I'm still leaning towards like that Nash Tucky vibe with the fruit up front. But
That would make it like 5 years old, though. This is old.
I think
You
the
think
Nash
this is
Tucky's
old?
hotter than this.
What was that, Troy?
I said I think the Nash Tucky's hotter than this.
it's typically
don't
right
drink-
around 120 plus on those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is drinking more like 100, 105 to me.
Okay.
So you're right in that range. Yeah. 100 guy. What do we think on proof?
Kelsey's high. I think everybody else is low.
Mm-hmm.
How high are you, Kelsey? I think I missed it.
120s.
No, I went back to see. This is lower than that. So, hold on. Let me get the dill pickle and paste out of my mouth.
Exactly.
This is ultra
I mean, it could be
aged.
100.
You're thinking Nash Tucky?
This is kind of reminding me of like an orphan barrel, one of those like.
What about Gatsby?
Ooh, that's a good guess. Not saying
But
it's
it
correct.
might be higher proof than that because that's like what 90.
I mean, it's
92. No, 90. Is it 97? I'm old. I can't read.
I think
Oh,
Gatsby's a little more oily than this.
I will say though, it's
It's
97.8 proof on the
Yeah.
Gatsby.
I don't know if that shows up, but man, it's pretty
You
oily.
like this one?
This is by far the best to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hands down.
This is where
mouthfeel on this is way, way better than anything that we've had all night. Mouthfeel wise.
This is going to be a surprise too.
There's a cherry note. Oh no.
There definitely is. Yeah.
There's a cherry note I can't escape.
I thought you said sherry. It's like,
Cherry.
I don't think it's finished.
I'm going to close.
I don't think it's finished either. All right. Let's start there. It's not finished.
Okay.
I'm still here. I'm just pouring a little bit more of that so you guys can't see.
And it's a bourbon. Can we get agreement on that?
Yep. And I'm getting a lot of oak. I feel like it's got some age to it.
I think it's got some age.
I think my palate's gone.
Well, there could be that too.
I think he strategically placed this one.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Unless he's throwing us off with something.
I'm with you on the lot of oak. I agree. I'd be surprised, like you said, if this isn't older than 14 years. What do you guys
surprised if it isn't older than what?
Yeah, than 14. Like it would be 14, 15, 16.
Oh, gotcha. So what do you think for age?
I mean, how old is that Indigo Hour? Have you guys tried that yet?
That's 18.
Yeah, I haven't tried that one yet. This gives me a
random stuff here, Troy.
That's the Orphan Barrel.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
This gives me more of like the Calumet and Sam Houston type of vibe as far as the cherry and the oak.
We're reeling Kelsey in. I like this vibe.
Do we have any guesses yet? What about the type? Let's do that.
Bourbon.
All right.
Or unfinished bourbon.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
I definitely appreciate what you're talking about with the cherry. I don't feel like there's enough cherry for the Sam Houston because I get a lot more with that one, but maybe the Calumet.
Are you thinking like
the 16? Gosh, it's been a while since we've drank them, but
I mean, Calumet and Sam Houston have such a prominent Luden's cherry cocktail.
I don't think there's enough cherry for the Sam Houston. That one is really cherry for me.
Here's the thing on those though. Depending on which batch you get.
Yeah.
And how many barrels it is. Like my Arkansas blend is 2 barrels. Everywhere else is 3 barrels.
So it could be way different than the one that we have.
Yeah, we got the Idaho blend.
Yeah.
But I agree with you on the ultra age thing of it. I think it's at least 14 years. I would go up as high as 16.
Okay.
I'd go 15.
15 sounds good. Yeah. I mean, that was what I was saying with the Gatsby. That's 15 also. So
15.
Are you thinking like Barton?
Yeah, I do. I think it's Barton.
So 15 years. So distillery Barton.
Well, Kentucky. I would go Kentucky then Barton.
I think it is Barton as well.
Distillery.
I think I'm on that boat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. State Kentucky, you said?
Yes, sir.
And this is
it matches the low proof too, because I think even the 16 year was like what 106?
107.
107? Yeah. So
what about proof?
You guys thinking proof wise?
I was at 100.
100,
I guess
I could go 100. Now that I'm drinking more of it, I think I'm coming down. It's got a good mouthfeel, so I just usually attribute that to higher proof, but I don't think it's got a higher proof.
I think it's age. I think it feels age.
The one,
where are you at, Kelsey?
103 on Sam Houston.
Should we come up above the 100 a little bit?
103.
Yeah, 103. I'm good with that.
103.
I think so. I think let's come up a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Man. The Sam is probably our guess then, right?
No banana note, Todd. It's not that Barton. It's the ultra age Barton doesn't give me a lot of banana though.
I don't know. It's there on the finish for me.
A little bit.
Like that much. But it's there. I might be talking myself into it.
Bottle guess. You going to Sam?
I mean, Sam or Calumet? We got a 50-50 chance. What do we think?
I mean, it's the
they're
same
the
distillery.
same thing.
To me, I like the Sam better than the Calumet.
I'm good with Sam.
But
Okay.
Which one? 14, 15, 16?
15.
15 for sure.
Oh, listen to, we got it right, and now he's going to be like, it's the Sam 14.
He's very
why-
specific. 14,
Why would
15,
he want to be
16.
so specific on Sam Houston?
I didn't even know Sam Houston had all those different ones.
What?
Well,
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
around here. We don't have it in this state. We had to go
Not
to a different
anymore.
state, and we only found the
Yeah,
15.
we like drove to rural Idaho to get our 15.
You know, that whole series was something that people took for granted, right? While it was around. I guess you could still get the Calumet in my area, but you know, every
Sam
year it
Houston
kept
was
coming out,
better.
and you're like, oh, it'll keep coming out, and then it just
What
stopped coming
12-year
out.
Barton are you talking about, Ritter?
No, it's older.
1792?
It's
It's
got a
older.
higher proof than the 90 proof 12. Or he's just saying whatever emoji that was. 12-year. All right.
All right.
It's
We're gonna
getting
keep
hot.
it rolling. I'm gonna keep it rolling.
Let's do points. We'll then
Before we do that,
the
give me-
giveaway.
I think I
Oh.
know your ranking, but I want to know from
Well,
last.
everybody write
first to
down
last.
their ranking.
Okay.
I'm curious what everybody's ranking was in terms of.
I know which one's last.
Was
I
that
do
C,
too.
right?
Yeah.
See,
So while everyone does that, I'm going to look at the I'm going to double check the wheel for the super chats here.
RJ the Fed. Cheers, brother.
I always have a weird order. What's yours?
Or
The last one was Gandy Road, so if you have that on there, you're probably good.
2, 4.
Oh, I'm good. I always start from the start.
Okay.
Pretty close.
So
Work my way
while
down.
you're doing that, I'll actually talk about what you guys were, well, in terms of points. So sample B,
Sage.
you guys said 15 years on age. You did not score any points.
Oh no.
Interesting.
So
Maybe it's
I
older.
got,
Maybe it's older.
That's the
got
hardest
3
part. When it gets above 15, I never know what to do.
It's actually a
Yeah.
lot younger.
Oh no.
Wow.
Oh, going back to Kelsey's. It
But
could
this
be
is a
finished.
bottle. This is a bottle that I got recently, and I was like, "Holy crap!" So we'll tell you in a second. But it is not 15
all-
years. I got 3 points on that. Proof, you were within 5, so you got 2 points. It is indeed a bourbon. You got 2 points. It's not finished. Another 2 points. It is not Barton, nor is it Sam Houston 15. But
Oh,
it is from Kentucky, so you got another 2 points there.
All right, we
Dang,
doubled them
those are
up.
Good points. Good
So
points.
you
Those are
guys
some good
kicked my
points.
butt. Do you have a ranking yet? Oh, before I reveal what you were drinking,
We got our rankings.
what's your ranking, Troy?
We're both different. I went 4, 2, 1, 3.
D
I went-
to, I mean D.
Oh yeah, we
Or-
were letters.
we D, B, A, C.
Okay,
And-
that's what I put over here as what you guys probably would have. Everybody's consensus.
Okay, see, I'm always a little weird, so I put B as number 1, and then D A C.
DAC. Okay.
You should
And I
get
was-
points for guessing.
B
our
and
order.
D I thought would have been the closest. Where are you at, Jeff?
the fruits on B draw me in. I'm going to go B, D, A, C.
B, D, A,
There you go.
C.
Same as Laura.
Yeah.
And Kelsey's he's the same as you, Troy.
2 and 2.
D, B, A, C.
Kelsey's got a good palate.
All right.
So,
So
I'm
why
with
don't
you,
we
Jeff.
do the giveaway, and then we'll get into the bottle reveal.
all right, let's do that.
Love
Let's
it.
do that.
Love it.
All right.
I'm gonna sip
So everybody, thank you so much for contributing tonight. Just did a double check, and we have 4 winners we're going to go through tonight. We're going to do the new riff, number 1. Then we're going to do the driftless. Then we're going to do the Rockstar. Then we're going to do the trash palette stickers. All right, let me share screen. So, Laura, how many times should I randomize it?
None.
3.
All right. So this is for the new riff, everybody. The new riff 8-year goes to John. All right, John. Cheers, John. If I can find some time this weekend, maybe I'll see if I can drop it off.
Congrats, John.
All right. Congratulations, buddy. All right. Now we'll do the driftless. Ooh, Chill Will Rocco.
Chill Will Rocco. Yes.
Now, buddy, if you're still in
Congrats.
here, Rocco. Is it Rocco? Rocco. Did I say Wilco?
Chill Will
You're thinking
Rocco.
about the band, bro. It's all good.
I probably was. Hit me up in the comments. I don't have your contact information at helloagainwhiskeyfriends@gmail.com. Hit me up, and then we'll get you with that driftless Glen. Congratulations, buddy.
That was Chill Will, right?
Yep.
Chill Will Rocco. Yep. He's still in there.
So helloagainwhiskeyfriends@gmail.com. All right. And then for the Rockstar. That's such a good bottle.
It is. Dude, I went back.
Starlight Rockstar. It's so
I went
funny you
back.
brought that up, Kelsey. I don't think you even know we were talking about that. All up. David Smith.
David
That
Smith
is
again.
convenient.
Oh,
Oh,
You
absolutely.
just double
Yeah.
package it, throw it in the same.
Yeah.
bag?
Yeah.
Double hand delivery. Congratulations, David. All right. And then I'll update that spreadsheet with David's info.
Awesome.
All right.
Congrats,
Got that.
guys.
So hot.
All
Now
right.
let's see how wrong that we all were.
We got one more.
So for the trash palette stickers,
Yes.
Troy, how many more times should I randomize this?
None.
I say you just roll with it.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Tell him it's already random, Troy.
All right. All right. I'll go with it, but I disagree with it.
It's random.
it's just fun to push the random button.
Oh,
Travis.
see,
All
Travis, they
right.
didn't want you to win. If we randomize it, it would have been you.
Yeah. So
Well, maybe it would.
email us this.baker.drinks@gmail.com and I'll get these to you.
So one thing I
Aw.
learned, the dots don't matter.
There you go.
I feel like they do because otherwise I wouldn't have dots in my email because I tried to do it without dots and there was already someone. So,
Really? That's intriguing.
Yeah.
We
Either
tried
way.
it without it.
It's literally in the description of every video we put out or just on our site. Email us. I'll get these stickers to you. Congrats, buddy.
Congrats, Travis.
Right.
All right.
You know what you were drinking?
Let's do
Let's
it.
do the reveal.
Do the last one first.
Wait, so what was the consensus winner though? Or we kind of split?
You split because
I
Kelsey,
think
his
we're
order
split.
would have been DBAC, right?
Correct.
Kelsey
Alright.
and Troy were correct.
Yeah.
So the
I don't
AC
know.
part we're fine.
I think you and I, Jeff, are the right ones. B is better than D.
We'll find out here.
It's a tie.
We'll find out.
It's a tie for first and second if we do it that way. Because yeah, it's 2-2. A and C was the consensus for third and fourth, splitting
Yeah.
the hairs. What would the nose go to for the two? Actually, nah, we won't even do that. But
Nah, don't even try it.
yeah, so
All right,
last
chill
we'll
will.
go from
Thank you,
last
buddy.
to first, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So
Last
start with C.
for the consensus for everybody was glass C,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Which
Bizarre.
you guys were pretty close. It was 111 proof. It was a rye. It was MGP, not Smoke Wagon. What you were drinking was a 10-year pick.
10 years.
Oh
Bella-
my gosh, are you kidding me?
Bella
That
Bedford.
has never
So,
that has never hit me like that
The Hughes
before.
brothers. This
either.
was an
I think you got a
M&J
bad
pick.
bottle, bro.
No, it's
I
not.
think you got a bad bottle because
I am comparing immediately. No way is that the same.
Wait. What's that
Disagree.
bottle's name? Can you
So
say
it's
it?
Bella Bedford.
Hughes Bella Bedford.
Yes, there you go.
Okay.
So
it's a
this is
10-year.
A 10-year pick from Jason. Oh man.
That did not
Wow.
taste like dill pickle. Sorry.
It's a true 95.5, you know, and that's when, like Jeff was saying, I think it's that, like, it gives me that,
Man, it's
that note. It's just heavy rye spice, and just, it's not like the Heaven Hill, which is like that lower 51%, you know what I mean? Like, you could tell as soon as you drink it, it's like, oh yeah, that's MGP. For me, at least. But you guys are right on it. Like, as soon as you nose that you said rye.
Oh yeah. I haven't gotten dill pickle like I this much on anything, so that's insane.
Man.
On this one kind of had you a little bit kerfuffled. You thought it was a bourbon. It was actually a rye at 100 proof, bottled in bond.
No way.
Really?
Straight rye.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not getting that at all.
Yeah, boom.
Once you taste it again, like, you'll get a little bit of like the Buffalo Trace, like, fruitiness. And you guys are calling it the bubble gum and all, like, you know, you were all over that, but you were on the side of bourbon versus rye. It doesn't drink like a rye to me, though. That's the funny thing.
Yeah, it does not. You're right.
Off the nose, when I first smelled that, I looked at Laura and I whispered Buffalo Trace, and she went a completely different direction.
I didn't hear it.
She's
didn't hear it.
She's like the savant with this stuff. I just guess.
Usually Buffalo Trace, I can pick it up on the nose. But
it was so fruity.
I didn't get it on this one.
It was
we got it, David. Thank you.
Yep, I got you, David. Yep.
So in second place, well, I guess technically tied first in a sense.
All right, I'm going to be honest on A.
On A.
There was a moment where I was like, A is E.H. Taylor small batch, and then I talked myself out of it because it was so funky once we started tasting it. That was my initial impression on the nose. I wish I would have said it out loud. It was so weird, though, that I was like, nah, Darrell wouldn't send that. Like,
are there batch numbers on the
There's laser codes. Yeah, there's laser codes. They come out with 3
but
batches.
It's not like batch. Okay.
Yeah, they come out in 3 batches a year. There's a laser code that indicates which batch per year it is.
Yeah, mine is old. This is from 2015, I think. Hold on.
Wow.
Okay, because I feel like
2016
ours doesn't taste the same as that one.
Ours tastes like just straight up. If you were to compare whiskey to like 80s metal bands, it's the butt rock of like rye whiskey.
I don't know where you're going.
So prototypical. It's just crazy.
I don't think we know the mash bill.
I don't know that they've released their mash bill.
Yeah, they don't release that, Mark, so we're not sure what their mash bill on that rye is.
Laser codes.
Yeah. I think it's somewhere in the mid, maybe 60s.
Not the laser codes.
But it is a 2016. It's fairly old. It's 8 years old. I haven't had a new one or another one since this one, honestly, to really know. I had a sample from somebody. I'm not sure what year that was. But this is pretty good, you know, but you don't see them. Like, nobody ever talks about them. You never see them on the shelves. There's always a small batch of single barrels or barrel proof. It's never the rye.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So moving along to sample B, which Laura and Jeff had as their top. You guys, Troy and Kelsey, had letter D as your top. But letter B was a 111 proof Finnish whiskey or Finnish bourbon. What you were drinking, and I can't hold the bottle because I don't have no more of these components.
It's his blend.
It was the Blendigeddon blend.
Wow.
It's a good blend. I like it.
Well, no wonder why it won.
So what's in the blend?
Didn't you have a Kelvin collab in there?
Yes. So Heaven Hill, well, Elijah Craig, A124 or A123, sorry. Kelvin Collab 2. You had Old Carter American Batch 4, and you had 2 J. Henrys. One was a cognac finish and one was an Armagnac finish.
Wow.
And it was 111 proof. So you guys thought it was a higher proof, which is great because I needed the finish to translate for freaking Blendigeddon. And that was my struggle originally.
You sneaky Blendigeddon champion, you.
Hey,
sneaking it in there.
You guys never had it. You didn't get to try it like last year, so I, just throw it in there.
We tried it in Kentucky. How much did you tweak it when we were after Kentucky?
Oh, you did try it in Kentucky.
Yeah.
I did not tweak it.
Well, then we tasted it.
Okay, I didn't know. I forgot that I did that.
Yep.
Totally forgot. Going on to letter D, which was Kelsey and Troy's favorite. What you were drinking was a 100 proof, 10-year, not 15, bottled in bond.
Oh, no
Yeah.
way.
Hannah.
Oh, that is a
Wow.
good one.
Yes.
You got a good one.
I-
Holy
Dude.
cow.
Never, ours have not tasted like
That was
this.
so good.
Oh my
That
goodness.
barrel is killer. When I had that, I was
Oh
like,
my-
oh my God.
You
I
won the
just saw your
lotto on
video
that
too.
one.
You're like, man, I've not had this in a while. This is good.
Yeah, this thing is freaking, dude. Like I've been killing it, minus the
No
ounces I sent you
way.
guys.
That's
I was like,
crazy.
holy crap!
It is crazy the different flavors in different barrels, because we've had a couple that we've gone through and they haven't tasted anything like this bottle.
None of the ones I've
Like
had.
totally
tasted
different worlds they're in. They were like nutty and dusty, and this is like fruity. That's
And
crazy.
you sent one, Jeff, not too long ago to us, I think, with Kelsey, and it was kind of like this. But when I had this, I was like, holy crap! Because yours threw me for a loop
That
too.
one
I
was
think it
more
was our
straight
favorite as
down
well.
the middle compared to this one. Jeez.
But yeah, this, like, I would imagine there's older stuff in it. Like, it comes across older to me. Like, you guys are hitting it all over the head. Like, I would think 13, 14 years old for this. But when I had this, I was like, holy crap, for a damn McKenna.
I
mean,
did
and
smell it
maybe
and
it
say
is.
Heaven Hill when I first said it, but
You
yeah.
did.
He
That was your
did.
first
He
thought.
did.
You got off
He
it.
did.
Then you
I
went
mean, it's a
Kentucky.
possibility that it's older than 10 years old. They just don't let you know.
Correct.
Well, and Heaven Hill does not come across that fruity to me typically. So
That one has both dates on it, though. That one has the distilled and the dump date on it, doesn't it? Don't they put both of those? No?
Just
Oh,
the
I thought they did
barreled
both.
one. It was barreled in 2013, but I got it this year, so it could be.
Oh, so
theoretically,
it
it's
can't.
probably
It
an
can't
11 year.
be. It can't be.
As high as we said, yeah.
yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.
So at the highest, it would be as an 11 year.
right.
If it was January.
That's
of 2024.
fantastic.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
great pour.
Actually, it has to be an 11 year, right? I guess it could have been bottled. No, because I got it in 24. I don't know if it dropped in 2023.
The main thing that we all need to
Man,
take
that's
this-
shocking.
Listen, the main thing that we all need to take away from this is that we won.
Right?
You guys doubled my score. You kicked my butt, man. But that McKenna, I wanted you guys to try that McKenna. 'Cause
Yeah,
I was-
man, that's
the best one I've
crazy.
ever had. And I wanted you guys to. I forgot that you tried my dang blend, so I would have never actually did that if you guys ever tried it. But it was fun to see how it, kind of held up to something that I think is. I still think the McKenna is better because this is just like a one of, I think. But this thing was pretty dang nuts for a 10-year. If it's
Fantastic.
but look how dark it is. Like it's
You-
what I
That
mean?
one-
Yeah.
Like it's crazy.
It's really dark.
I mean, that's what we talk about. We used to talk about that more with the Henry McKennas because they were so hit and miss. But when they hit,
Yeah.
they really hit.
yeah.
And that one really
Crazy.
hit. Like that's ridiculous.
I don't think I can drink the rest of the sea. Sorry.
No. Like I said, I
Isn't
didn't make the
No,
whiskey.
yours is
I-
empty. You can have
I-
mine.
I
drank all
think
mine.
that's a combination of what we've been drinking when it happens with C though. Like that's an in the moment reaction to C. Not just saying that because Jason and them picked it. I have drank that so many times,
I killed the bottle. Like I
Right?
killed that bottle.
and I've never
Well,
had that adverse
If
reaction
you're
to it.
drinking bourbon, like sweet bourbons, and then you go to a rye, sometimes it's a little off.
Yeah, try to throw
Split
rye.
two
So I did
ryes, two
rye bourbon.
Yeah, but
Right.
that first rye doesn't taste like a rye.
Yeah, I know.
So it doesn't count. It doesn't count.
Yeah.
So now I need to try Chicha's smoke wagon without trying
Oh,
anything else, is what I'm learning.
I'm sending you a smoke wagon in one of these blinds one day.
No, if I get,
Smoke
you got to
wagon.
make it sample A if you're going to do that to me.
I'm gonna wait till the middle and then put that in there.
Oh man.
I'm going to react the same way as today.
No, that was fun. Glad you guys enjoyed
Well,
it.
everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight on this Whiskey Wednesday, but it is time to call it a night.
Yes.
Laura and Troy, thank you so much for hanging out with us here tonight. before we depart, why don't you tell everybody where to find you and all that awesome jazz?
Yeah, so Baker Drinks, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all that stuff. We drop videos Mondays and Fridays. We're live on Saturdays, and sometimes some stuff in between, like tonight. We'd love to see you guys drop in and say hi. You know, we're just another whiskey channel.
Not just another whiskey channel. You're Baker Drinks.
That's right.
All right. Why don't we go around the circle here, Darrell?
Oh, cheers, guys. Troy and Laura, thanks for hanging out. I know you had us on your channel a couple weeks ago, man. It was a pleasure. Glad you guys hung out with us. Enjoyed some of these pours, not all of them, but nonetheless, I'm happy that you guys are here. Cheers, everybody in chat that's still here. Cheers, everybody that was here. You know, it's been a blast. Love having you guys here. Love being here with you. You can follow me at the Whiskey Saint on IG and just continue to follow our little journey over here. Hello again, whiskey friends. Pass it over to you, Mr. Kelsey.
All right, guys, you can find me at Kelsey Dime on Facebook and Instagram. I wanted to cheers Cheech. You guys remember and check out the link to the giveaway, or not the giveaway, but also the fundraiser for Cheech. Awesome guy, great part of this whiskey community. So make sure you go over and support him as he's in recovery. And send it up to Jeff to close it out.
All right. So plug for next week before we send you over to Jason. But Jason will be on the channel next week. April 10th, we will be doing a blending challenge just like we did last year. We're going to be blending the Knob Creek 9-year, the Evan Williams 1783, the Old Forester Rye, and, Darrell. I keep forgetting the last one, and then I remember that it's Darrell's. The Jack Daniels number 7. So we're going to be making blends of all those. If you'd like to follow along, we're going to make the blends at the 8 o'clock hour, and then we'll jump over to Jason's at the 9 o'clock hour to do them blind. And if you have those bottles, we'll give you the proportions. You can follow along and do that blind with us. So if you have those bottles, do it. If you don't have those bottles, you got a week to buy those, and then we'll do it all together.
They're not expensive. You can get all the bottles for under $100. So,
yep.
Looking forward to that challenge. It was a blast last year, and one of us has to beat Jason this year.
Jason stole my proportions last year, just FYI. And then he made me change mine.
We're tag teaming. He cannot win again.
All right. We'll collude. He cannot win. But everybody, thank you for joining us this week. Head over to Jason's. He's going live now, and we'll catch you on the next Whiskey Wednesday.
Cheers, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Cheers.
Jeff, just be friends with me. But you have these whiskey friends, and you say hello again. Oh, Jeffrey, you should just be friends with me. But you have these whiskey friends, and you say hello